Hey everybody, today we're going to be unboxing the Juki DX-2000 from their brand new QVP line.
Dead Souls! Dead Souls! Dead Souls! Dead Souls! Dead Souls! Dead Souls! This is how it goes with Dead Souls!
Hey everyone, thanks for joining me for another episode of Dad Sews. I truly appreciate you stopping by. And thanks for everyone who liked and shared our video where we shotgunned our Singer sewing machine. Now, a couple people sent me messages online and said, I know you had a blast doing that video. Punny. But did you really have to destroy your Singer? Couldn't you have given it to somebody else before you got your Juki machine? And you know what? You're probably right. But there were a couple of things that annoyed us about the Singer, and plus we wanted this awesome piece of art for our wall at Dad Sews. And you know what? When I was a kid, I watched Superman movies and Dukes of Hazzard. And, you know, sometimes they have to crash a couple cars and break a couple eggs to have some fun. And we took a very inexpensive machine that you can find at a thrift store for sometimes around 35 bucks, and we destroyed it with a shotgun. So, no harm, no foul, please. All right. Now we're going to get into our Juki machine now. Juki has come out with a QVP line. Here's something you might not know about Juki. It is the #1 commercial sewing machine in the world. That's right, across the globe. Go on YouTube and look up some industrial sewing documentaries, and you're going to see Juki machines there. They're famous for being continuously hardworking, easy to fix when there's a problem. They have a huge throat for you to move fabric through. This one comes with a table that you can pop in. These things are a wonder, and the QVP line is putting commercial sewing machines in your home and doing it for a phenomenal price. There are some very, very expensive sewing machines out there, and this is a third of the price of some of those machines, and trust me, it keeps up with them. If not, does a better job. So all we're going to do today is an unboxing like the kids love to do. Even the box is industrial strength. It has nice quality staples. I know that seems like a silly thing to mention, but I've gotten a machine from Walmart before. That thing's shaking around in the machine. You don't know who's been jumping around with it, dumping it back into the store after they got it. I just like when I see a secure box with styrofoam. Threw off the top piece of styrofoam. So what do we got here? First we got a manual. Read your manual, people. Now, look, this is War and Peace. I get it. But when you have a problem, go to this thing. It looks like it has very good diagrams. There's the how to thread diagram right there. Super nice, and tells you what all of the thread settings are. This thing is a godsend. It's got nice big print. And they have a DVD for you, so you can pop that in your computer or DVD player if you need any help. All right, let's see. This looks like the cover. All right. Yeah, put it right over there in that box. All right, and what's in the cover? Let's go through that in a second. Oh, boy. And here is our Juki machine. How awesome is this? And everything's taped up nice and firmly. That way you know it's not been rocking around in the box. Super sweet. And here is your label that tells you all of your stitches that you're going to have, which is great. I love that. Nice and intuitive. And I've seen somebody thread this online. Super easy. As easy as the Singer was. So I'll give that to the Singer. Once I figured it out, it wasn't that hard. All right. Oh, and we also have this beauty. Now this is going to be nice. This is something I was very envious of when I just had the simple Singer sewing machine, and that is a table for the sewing machine. Now I was talking to a guy online about sewing machines and chatting with him, and he was very, very adamant about having an ergonomic machine. He would not talk about nor endorse any machine that was not ergonomic. And I get it. He wants it to be as easy to use as possible and as good for the consumer as possible. Well, you definitely have that with this. These have snap out legs Looks like 5 of them. And then you can, slide that right here into your machine. Bam. I don't have it quite hooked up right because I haven't taken the tape off. But there is the tabletop for your Juki machine. Nice and sturdy. All right, what else do we have with this QVP? All right, we have the Quilt Virtuoso Pro. That's what QVP stands for, Quilt Virtuoso Pro. And this has 5 feet in it, all right? And then we've got this pack, which is a stand for bigger things of thread, cone thread, which is nice. We've got another pack with a walking foot. Let's go through all the feet that come with this thing. A walking foot, a patchwork presser foot, an open toe presser foot, quilt presser foot, edge sewing presser foot, that I'm looking forward to. The thread stand, boom, right there. And with this kit comes the presser foot with the guide, an applique presser foot, a purl attaching presser foot, cording and embroidery presser foot, good night, and a cording presser foot for 3 cords. I'm not sure I would ever use that, but I think it's awesome. All right. And now this right here, this is handy dandy. I do all my sewing standing up. Probably I'm not going to use this, but if you sit down, this goes under your machine and it is a Kneebar. How cool is that? So if you got your hands busy, you're doing your quilting, you're doing some stretch fabric, you don't want to let go because you can't pin that stuff, right? All you do is you bring your knee up. I'm trying to do it under the table. You bring your knee up to touch this and it raises and lowers your foot. How cool is that? They're thinking of everything. All right, now here is the gigantic pedal for the Juki, and it looks like it has a separate cord from the power cord for the machine. Now, I really like that because you might want to extend the cord for your pedal, like I do sometimes, but not have to extend the power cord for your machine. So that's very helpful. You won't have to cut and splice both of them if you had to do that. All right, so this was the unboxing of the Juki DX-2000 QVP. And remember, the QVP line is putting industrial strength and quality into your home at a consumer price. But look at all the stuff you get. Sure, you can buy a cheap $150, $200 machine, but by the time you go to Amazon and buy a case, and eBay to buy a custom table, and buy all of the extra feet, and they don't even make this cool bad boy, you're going to spend another $200 to $400. Trust me, I know, because I've done it. Go ahead and invest the money now in quality and get yourself a Juki QVP line sewing machine. It's going to hold up. It's going to give you industrial success in your home. And that's what you're looking for. Okay, now my Juki QVP came from Fabricut, and you can find them online at fabricut.com. They are the largest fabric dealer in the Mid-Atlantic. I'm lucky to have them right in my back door because they have great customer service and an even greater fabric selection. But lucky enough for you, you can order from them online at fabricut.com. They're also on Twitter at fabricut67. Be sure to follow them. They always have the best deals around. You're not even going to get this for list price. They are running a deal right now where you can get this so cheap. It's such a deal, guys. So click the link below this video and you can go straight to Fabricut. They are an officially licensed Juki dealer and they are going to have the best price, and they're doing extra good prices for me because they love Dad Sews and I love them. So be sure to show Fabricut some love. Go to fabricut.com, get the best price on the Juki DX-2000 QVP, and then let me know how awesome the machine is once it arrives in your home. We're going to be back next week for some more sewing tutorials using our Juki, and I'm looking forward to it. Thanks for stopping by, dadsews.com. We appreciate it. Don't forget to like, share, click subscribe below. We are going to be having big deals this fall, so you're gonna want to follow us online. We're going to have some great surprises for you this fall. And we're also going to be at the Fredericksburg Sewing and Quilt Convention at the end of this month. It's the end of September, beginning of October. If you're anywhere near Fredericksburg, Virginia, go ahead and get your tickets. And you know what? I've got a couple tickets to give away, so just leave a comment below and I will be happy to give you a free ticket. And you can come by and meet Dad Sews. All right, don't forget, sew, fail, repeat. We'll see you next time.
This production is brought to you by the Plaid Dad Blog Podcast Network. For more information, visit us at plaiddadblog.com.